Hi creative friends, this is Sreya and thank you so much for being here. So I'm really sorry you guys, but my last video, it cut off and I'm gonna post it anyways. What I did manage to record, it's only 3 minutes long, but I'll post this one and the other one like in the same day. I'm really sorry about that. So anyways, I'm just gonna, I did like build up a little bit of the page. So I'm just gonna continue and hopefully the part that got cut off, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I'm just gonna kind of go in here with this turquoise, and I want to kind of make some of it a little bit lighter just so it has some like dimension, you know. Like I still want to keep the turquoise, but just wanted to have some interest here. And I don't always reach for turquoise, you guys, but I do love it. Like generally I reach for like the ultramarine blue or the Prussian blue. And I just have to remind myself to use more turquoise because it actually is like a really, just such a beautiful color. And because Connie used it there, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna replicate that. But every time I use it, I'm like, you know, I really need to use it more because I do love it. But it's not something it's kind of weird. I love it so much, but I don't reach out for it naturally. It's really kind of strange. Anyways, what I'm gonna do over here is I think I'm gonna add a little like bit of the Payne's Gray over here, like the black, because I kind of want it to, like, even though these are two separate figures, I kind of want it to be joined a little bit. Like I want the color feel to be to kind of like, yeah, I kind of want it to read as one. I don't know, I'm just kind of like feeling it. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm just kind of feeling it. So let me kind of go like so. And then, you know, like some of these, this is hard to see. I don't know if the camera can pick up on it, but this was part of my collage, and I made this like these white lines over here on the collage over here. So I think when this dries, I might replicate that over here, like that pattern, the white lines over here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm kind of feeling it. So okay, and so I'm really liking the repetition of pattern here, here, and here. I'm liking this like block of black, so I might like kind of just, oh, another thing you guys is like with this particular spread, there is like, see this purple here and a little bit of the purple there. That's kind of a pink that like, it's a fuchsia pink. It's not really one of my favorite pinks, but it kind of looks good here. And I'm thinking, well, right now anyways, and it's because Connie kind of used it in her masterful way. I'm sure if I had to do that, it would not turn out like this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the faces here a little bit. I want to keep the kind of collage-y abstract element here, but I do want to kind of build up on it a little bit. Like I don't want to just leave it like this, I don't think. So let me just kind of like put some of this down here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave parts of it like with the collage. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to even make facial features or if they're going to be like very abstract. I don't really know. Ooh, things are getting kind of juicy here. Ooh, like look at that, you guys. Yeah, so I'm really loving it, and I even love this like piece of collage here, and it's like it's part of like it's a dictionary page, but it's got like weights and numbers on there, and I'm just liking that pattern. Now I think what I want to do is I want to kind of cover that part of the collage up, so I'm going to add more of the black and just kind of okay. So what I was saying when the last video got cut off, you guys, is I was saying that when I first started working in this particular journal of Connie's, I was really kind of nervous about how I was going to incorporate her visual language with mine. How was I going to balance it? I didn't want to keep too much of her stuff. I didn't want to cover up too much of her stuff. It's like a very delicate balancing act. And even though there's a lot of her like lines and colors that I do love, there's also a lot, probably more so, that is not my visual language. So I was really nervous about, well, like, how is I gonna work with her stuff? But it has really been such a huge learning experience, and it has forced me actually to become stronger in my own visual language. And I've said this before, because when you're working over a visual language that is not your own, that is very, very strong and prominent, you are now going to be forced to, you know, bring your work up to that level. Otherwise, your work is going to get lost. So you have to become stronger in your own visual language. Otherwise, it's going to be all Connie stuff. And it's not just Connie stuff. Like, I've worked over top of other, like there was a, not a Picasso, a Van Gogh, and also a Chagall children's book. And when the images are very, very strong, the visual language is very coherent, very bold, then you have to step up your game. Otherwise, your work is going to get completely lost. So it has been such a learning experience for me. And it's also been really fun. And it's also been really interesting and also surprising. Because, like, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, like, I didn't know I would love, you know, XYZ